Thank you for staying with us on Joy News Prime. I'm Gary L. Smith with the sport. In our first story, as we headline, Asante Kotoko have gone back to Prosper Nate Ogum as their coach a year after he went out of the job. There's been several reactions. Right now, John Pinto, former Black Star, says that it's a good appointment.
Ogum is doing so well. He started from Wafa. We all saw what he did. Came to Kotoko. He won the league. And he built a very good structure over there with his players. Also with his philosophy and his understanding of the game. I think the supporters were behind him. The players were behind him. That's why I always said, never close doors, because he left the door open for him that he can come in anytime. So now the time has come for him to come again. You know, he has a history with the club, very good one. But repeating history sometimes is difficult. But I think he's the coach with his words, which he believes in his ability. And we all know that when it comes to coaching, he's doing very, very well. And I have full confidence that, no coach will go for a job that is not ready for. I believe Coach Ogum is ready to go for the tasks that are ahead. Because
moving on, in another coaching situation, former Black Stars captain Stephen Appiah has called on Ghanaians to be patient with the technical team headed by Chirs Hughton. In recent weeks, Hughton has been criticized by his team manager, by members of the Executive Council, notably Randy Abbey and George Amoako, former management committee chairman of the senior national team. They claim the team has not improved as expected.
Today, the football that we are all seeing is not about what we see on the pitch. The force is about the people who are on the bench, the technical staff. That's why today you will see that Chelsea, Man City, they are even more than the team itself.
The backroom staff.
Yeah, we have people who...
Italy went to the Euros. We did the Euros together. With 37 backroom staff.
So you have a particular person who is focusing on Haaland. You have a particular person who is focusing on Messi. You have a particular person who is trying to look at the goalkeeper. But I don't think that we have the...
So our technical team is deficient?
No, I'm not saying that, because I'm coming there. So I'm trying to say that at the end of the day, all this thing is money. Do we have the money to do that? No.
So we are deficient in our technical team. But there are other people who also talk about the chop and change. There hasn't been that consistency. Is that also a challenge?
No, it can be, because you see, I think we are living in a country where we don't have patience. We saw when you read Ferguson books, when he started, it wasn't good. But they allow him to do his job. And we have to know one thing, that any code that you bring, it comes with a different style of play. So the players will never get used to a particular play. That's why maybe it looks like we are not getting like what we want to see. Our time, it was one code that we
had.
Yeah, we had. And look at the way we played. I can close my eyes and I know where Asamoah Gyan is.
Moving on, and United States-based group Soccer for Dreamers has presented assorted items to the 6th club participating in the Women's Division 1 Championship. This, they say, is to ease the difficulty in their pathway of becoming top footballers in the future. There's more in this report.
A non-governmental organization based in the United States of America, Soccer for Dreamers, have taken it upon themselves to support the less privileged footballers in Ghana. The social intervention initiative has been running for a couple of years now. This time around, the donation was done in Chebi to the 6 clubs participating in the Women's Division 1 Championship. Items presented included menstrual cups, wristbands, and soccer training kits. A gesture the young ladies will not forget. Chairman of the Eastern Regional Football Association, Limford Asamoah, who represented the GFA, expressed gratitude to the group.
I believe strongly that what our Madam and his children has done is a great initiative for development of football. I happen to be United States visiting some summit with Rice Soccer, where they have a different concept of football administration. Over there, parents pay for everything for their kids from 6 years up to the middle age for playing soccer. Over here, it is completely opposite. The administrators here are doing something called voluntary work.
Right, let's go abroad, and Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal have permission to speak to Kylian Mbappe after making a world record £259 million bid for the PSG forward. The 24-year-old France captain, who has a year left on his contract, has refused to sign an extension at the French champions and was not selected for their pre-season tour in Japan. PSG want to sell Mbappe now rather than see him leave for free next year. Neymar's $200 million move from Barca to PSG in 2017 is the current world record. Now, let's look at some numbers now. So, if he makes the move, it means he will earn $24 per second. $24 per second, $88,500 an hour, and $2.1 million a day, $14.7 million a week, $64.6 million a month. These are mind-blowing numbers, and $776 million for one season. Incredible. Anyway, let's go away from that and look at some pre-season. Let's go to the USA now, where Real Madrid came from 2 goals down to win 3-2 against AC Milan in California, while Liverpool, on the other hand, concluded their pre-season training camp in Germany with a 4-4 draw against Greuther Fürth. All right, so that's it for the news for today. The Hotline documentary is up next. I'm Gary Al Smith. Thank you for your time. Let's do this again tomorrow, same time.